The drama between Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis has continued to grow, and now Gervonta has exposed Devin for using steroids. Recently, Gervonta's trainer, Calvin Ford, tried to tell Bill Haney that he needed to focus on his own fighter instead of continuously calling out Tank's name. Calvin stated, "Listen, if I can get $100 for every time he mentioned my name or Tank's name, I'll be a billionaire. Right now, your son, Devin, is at the top of his game. Mention your son's name. If that's going to give you the egos to make you think you can win the fight or talk your way into the fight, that fight is going to happen one day. Just keep doing what you're doing. My concern is if that fight happens, where is it going to be at? How much money is involved and what is the weight going to be at? That's it. These are the three things that you have to iron out. I'm not going to pay you and put you on if you're being disrespectful." Devin Haney still thinks that Gervonta is trying to avoid a fight with him, and he's tired of him talking down about him. Devin stated, "If he really wanted to fight me, he would really be making that. It's a big fight, and it's the best fight for boxing. But, he only talks down on the fight. But like I said many times, they say everything, but let's fight." Meanwhile, Bill Haney is hoping that fans rally with them and stop listening to Gervonta and his team. Bill stated, "Nobody has outdid Devin, in terms of Tank's dance partners. You don't have to down the other fighter to validate what you are and what you bring to the table. Tank and his team have consistently lied to the people. They created this narrative that because you make money or because you charge the people some astronomical money for a fight, that that the guy's gonna lose. The message to all the fans: stop letting Tank and his team piss on your head and tell you it's rain with these fights, these insignificant fights. You know what I mean? And saying it's for the culture. Devin represents the culture and represents boxing and what boxing should be and what boxing is." Calvin Ford has wanted Haney for quite a while now, and he wants Gervonta to prove that he's the best.
That's my brother right here. He know what time it is. So, you want Haney? I want Haney. Haney Tank. Oh, that's in your face. You want to hurt him bad, huh? It's not Haney, but I just gotta prove to the world, youngin is the throne. There's levels to this. That is levels to that.
While Devin is riding at the top of the world after his last win, some people still think that Devin should stay away from Gervonta.
And I see Gervonta Davis. And I look at Haney and I'm like this: you want to stay away from that, brother. Because Haney gets hit too much. And you can't do that against Tank Davis. You can't do it.
Meanwhile, other pros believe that Devin is bringing a lot more power at his new weight. Abel Sanchez stated he fought the kind of fight that he needed to command the audience that he needed to command. "I liked the fight because he did things differently. He imposed his will and how he wanted to do them. At this moment in Devin's career, he fought the perfect fight, controlling, doing what he needed to do against a very good fighter. In the amateurs, fathers never wanted their sons to drop too much weight. If you're a 135 pounds, fight at 135 pounds. Fight at a weight that's most comfortable for you." Haney found out at 140 pounds that he didn't have to sacrifice. "I'm sure he feels the difference in strength and power with the additional 5 pounds. He's not having to sacrifice to get down to the 135-pound limit. So give him another 7 pounds to go up to 147. In his mind, he's going to be that much stronger, and he's going to be very skilled. It's going to be difficult for guys to control him, like when he's weak at 135. Gervonta Davis really thinks that Devin has been waiting and planning all of his opponents to keep from having to face anyone he thought was dangerous.
When he came undisputed, he waited till Kambosos won the belt for him to fight for the belt. You see, when Teofimo had the belt, they didn't fight. As quick as he fought with Kambosos, he could have fought with Teofimo. All of them on the same side. He have all them belts and people don't know him. He can't fight in his hometown and can't set it out. So
now Gervonta has called out Devin for using performance-enhancing drugs. In now-deleted tweets, Gervonta stated, "And Eddie was about to let someone fight after they caught the dude cheating." Following that, he stated, "Did he or did he not get caught cheating before? Them snack people." Then Gervonta said, "Get that snack out of boxing." After Gervonta put Devin on blast, someone tried to point out that Floyd did the same thing, and Gervonta addressed that too by saying Floyd took him so he wouldn't help his opponents. That's how that went. Even though people love singing Gervonta's praises, it looks as though Tim Bradley thinks that Gervonta will be exposed soon. Tim stated, "Tank's going to get exposed soon. He's going to get exposed soon. He gets in there with the right guy, Shakur Stevenson, he's going to get exposed." I'm noticing a pattern with a lot of the PBC fighters, man. Inactivity is one of them. When they really do get in there with a real dog, live dog, and they get hit in the face, they all bow out. A lot of the guys do. You're seeing that there's levels to this game, and I think that after seeing him fight against Cruz, I saw different wrinkles in him, and he definitely boxed, but I also saw that he didn't like the toughness that Cruz brought. He didn't like that heat. Devin Haney is tired of people always having an excuse for why he fights the way he fights or looks the way he looks, and Devin tweeted, "I've been doing the same thing for years, just killing myself to make weight. The world said I was pillow-fisted and I was this and that. Now once I move up and I'm actually healthy, y'all got every excuse in the book." Devin Haney still has supporters out there, and Andre Ward is definitely one of them.
Man just came off fighting Vasily Lomachenko. He's jumping up in weight to fight Regis Prograis. What do you make of this fight, and what do you make of Devin Haney's career thus far?
I think Bill Haney has done a masterful job with how he's moved his son. And Devin Haney is the truth. He's got skill. He's probably one of the most technically sound fighters in the game today. I think Haney has the advantage because similar to me and Kovalev, people think, oh, he's been at the weight class longer, so he's bigger. It's like, nah, he might be bigger. Doesn't mean he's stronger, and he's sucking himself down to get to 140. That shows up after that 6th or 7th round. The guy coming up, if he knows how to box and he knows his way around that ring, he ultimately has the advantage because I don't have to look like a skeleton on that scale. It's a little harder for Regis. Regis gonna have to deal with the boxing of Devin Haney, the sharpness, the IQ. And Devin Haney's gonna have to deal with Regis and his power, his physical strength, his toughness. And I think Regis has the IQ too. He just don't use it as much as he should. It's a great match.
For anyone who thought Devin was simply throwing his weight around at Regis Prograis, Devin addressed them as well. Devin stated, "I didn't beat Regis by throwing my weight around or bullying him. I beat him off skills." Gervonta plans on beating Devin no matter what though, and he even posted more content that was later deleted. Gervonta posted, "And when I go get him, I promise on my soul, brother's not gonna like what I'm going to do to Lil Buddy." Devin wanted to make sure people understood that he had no plans on going back to 135 to face Tank, and he stated, "I will never go back to 135, get it out your head." It turns out that Devin is contradicting himself after he was heard saying he'd go back to 135 to fight Gervonta if need be. A video was linked of Gervonta mocking Devin and Bill Haney as they were discussing the possibility of moving weight classes.
Inside the weight classes, when we move it, just like niggas is moving now, brother, if it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
We already ready to go to 40, bro.
Devin Haney called Tank out again, and he didn't hold anything back this time. Devin stated, "Tank is he's scared to death of me. He always says he wants to fight when I have a fight lined up already. Well, now I'm free. Let's make it happen." Gervonta decided to respond with yet another now deleted post saying, "I promise you, your father is going to cry for what I'm going to do to you, and that's on my dead homie. Your best bet is to enjoy it while you can." Devin finally agreed on his own social media when he stated, "Let's make it happen. I'm free." Gervonta continues to delete his responses to Devin though, as he seemed to accept the fight offer by saying, "Say nothing." If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.